Hello everybody and welcome into the SFA Season 19 Week 3 Bear Cave games. We've got a great slate of action coming to you after a wild Week 2. A little bit tamer in the sim games in Week 3, so we'll see what happens. As always though, this is the SFA. It's an online dynasty ran through Discord, Twitch, and YouTube. You can jump in anytime. You can claim an open team. You can set your playbooks. You can recruit in the Discord, you can participate in server games and the community, and build your way to a national championship. It's a ton of fun. It's a very fun community. Links are in any of our descriptions if you'd like to join. But yeah, as always, if you are watching live, thank you so much for joining in on a Thursday night. There's, of course, an NFL game, but it's a bunch of backups for the 49ers, so we're hoping we have some good games here. We have a very interesting Bear Cave slate followed by a game day. Remember, week 3 here, so it's going to be a ton of fun. But yeah, welcome in, guys. We got pizza. We've got KJ. Rick is here. Rick. Week schedule for Minnesota so far. Coach Fi is here. So yeah, if you want to jump in, or if you want even more content, you can check out patreon.com/the SFA. Also drop a Twitch Prime sub so you don't get any of those pesky commercials. But without further ado, as always, let's jump on into the action. And they did drop a Texas State collab for home field today. You can use code SFA for 15% off. Pretty cool. If you want to support Coach Fi over there, he'll get a cut. It'll go to his NIL, of course. But yeah, we got a fun slate. The interesting thing about today's slate is that there's a lot of teams on here that are struggling. Oh, like some very high caliber 0-2 versus 0-2 coaches. Some teams that are kind of like, on the precipice of being in the danger zone, so to speak. So yeah, let's get on into the action. As always, 10 best games that are not game day. We'll jump in, sim to the end. If the games are close, we'll watch it play out. If not, we'll just move right along. Very excited for this slate of games. And we start with a very important G5 one. We've got the Buffalo Bulls, one of the favorites in the American. They were, I believe, the runner-up last year. 0-2 to start, and then on the other side, we've got Ohio Mania at 0-2. I think in the last 2 seasons combined, they have 2 losses. So maybe the switch from Richard Cramp, who went 12-1 last year, to Nelly Streeter, it wasn't the greatest. Now, they have been playing some good teams. Coach Black, if you're here, let me know heads or tails, kick or receive. He says kick. And as always, guys, participate in the prediction polls. Best way for you guys to earn Babanas, our currency around here, and you can redeem those for raffle tickets for reward players at the end of the season. So who are you rocking with? Are you going with Ohio Mania with the -2, or is Buffalo going to get it done? The age-old Buffalo Bulls, one of the most probably important programs in SFA history in terms of lore. They do have a national championship. So what are you thinking for your prediction? Let's get on into it here. So Coach Howard Black, he wants to kick. He is the home team. So very interesting. Very, very interesting. I feel like I'm forgetting something today, but I don't think so. Definitely wasn't calling Mushbrain high caliber. Dude has been fired, what, twice at this point? I think maybe only fired once. But remember, guys, after streams today, we do have game day, and then we do have, of course, recruits. So, yeah, let's get on into the game. Ohio Mania. Let's see what they got. Make sure you guys use those Babanas. But yeah, -2 here. So the Ohio Mania Nelly Streeter era kind of off to a rocky start, but nothing is impacting that conference record quite yet. I think the most shocking thing for this team this year is Rudy Rollins. He's made it to week 3 and he is still healthy. So Peden Stadium, home of Ohio Mania. Can they get it done? So Coach Howard Black, he wants to kick it, and he gets his wish. So here we go. Week 3 is live. We've got some big-time games coming up. And to start it a little slow here in the first quarter, Ohio Manias does score at the end of the first. They're up 7-0. Second quarter underway. Back and forth. Ohio strikes again, but Buffalo comes right back. Can they get one before half? No, they can't. So halftime touchdown lead for the home team as we go to the third quarter, 21-7. And it's not looking good for Buffalo. Oh no, an 0-3 start for Buffalo could spell disaster here. We're going to go one play at a time, and Nelly Streeter throws a pick. Oh no, not like this. We're going to go one possession at a time, and they are now down by 4. We're going to go one play at a time. Remember, folks, we do jump in at the 2-minute mark if we're within 2 scores. Remember, they do have the Yams legend, J.C. England, at the slot. And we're going one play at a time. It's 4th and 9. We can't jump in. Did they get it? No, they decided to punt and trust them. So here we go, folks. 2nd and 3. They have all their timeouts. Can Buffalo get the ball back? Play action for Nelly Streeter to the flat. He's wide open. There he goes up. And that's going to be a first down. They got to start using those timeouts. So one more first down will do it here for Ohio Mania. It is Udo Uzuma. What a grab on the recruiting trail there for Ohio Mania. He was a 1-star, and now Rollins, he's going to get himself a nice gain. Oh man, Ohio Mania, could they be turning the corner here? 2 yards away from their first win of the season. The Nelly Streeter era. Pistol handoff to the outside. It's Rudy. It's Rollins. Hit. He gets the first. Look at the assistant coach. He has the back tape. He has the back arm tape. That is holy aura. So I believe the game is going to be over here. They just got to sit on it 3 times as long as they don't do something funky on 3rd down. So congratulations, Ohio Mania. 21-17. That is good enough for a cover as well if this result holds. And I do not believe there was a sim upset in the top 25. I might be missing one, but I'm pretty sure no shockers so far this week. After like 4 or 5 top 10 teams lost last week. So 3rd and 15, they are just going to fall on it. So that should do it here for Ohio Mania. 1-2 on the year as they are going to start transitioning to conference play. And those of you guys scoring at home, Ohio with the opening cover to start the day for BearCave. Assuming they do not punt this. And 87% of you guys were rocking with Ohio Mania, supporting your local head coach, Howard Black. Congratulations. 000. The green and white gets it done. Josh Myrick, the fullback, getting the player of the game. He's often in there when Rudy Rollins is hurt. So great stuff here early on. A little out route was enough to finish him. Udo Uzuma. 58-7 for Phi. Yeah, Texas State might be unstoppable outside of UTSA, of course. I don't know, maybe Tulane can smack them around a little bit. So we're kind of at the point of the season where you got the preseason favorites struggling, right? And they're kind of like, oh, wait, are we actually ass? And then you got a lot of people coming out of the woodwork. They're like, wait, we might actually be good this year. So we're kind of in that weird stage where we think we know what everybody is, but not quite sure. So Myrick had 2 touchdowns. J.C. England scores. Let's go on your dome. So Nelly Streeter, 17-31, 199, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 54%. Rudy Rollins stays healthy. That's all that matters. And JC England, my king, 81 overall. He had 2 catches. Let's go. Roberson with 10 pancakes. Couple of TFLs, no sacks. The interception for Quayshawn Doolittle, the SFA player. No fumbles. Nick Simpson, the junior, 11 for 26, 163 and a tutty. And he also was their leading rusher in terms of attempts. And Peter Riley had 79 yards. No more SFA players on this team at this point. Mayhew had 10 tackles, 3 TFLs, 2 sacks. Interception for Eugene Williams. And that will do it here from Ohio. Welcome in, Coach Cryo. Surely Alabama hasn't played yet. All right, so as always, get our players of the game. If you missed it, this is an Ohio cover for your BearCaves. All right, so now we move on to a user versus user matchup in the Power 5, which is like, okay, one of these teams we kind of expected to be poor, but maybe not this poor, and one of these teams was ranked at the end of last year. What is happening with NC State and Coach Airborne? So, Coach Mush, let me know, heads or tails, kick or receive. You are the away team. You do get priority. And for BearCave, this is a 2-point favorite for LSU on the road. So can Poppy Showtime turn this thing around? They had a great year last year. Not so much so far this year. And for LSU, they had heavy turnovers, so we knew they were going to take a step back, but maybe not this bad. Very evenly matched game here. So we'll see what happens. Tails and kick for Coach Mush. But yeah, Airborne and Mush both probably battling for bowl games at this point. 0-3 is a lot harder to swallow than 1-2. So let's see what happens with LSU. Will the Crimson Cryo podcast coming up here on Monday, is it going to be full of tears from both sides, or is Mushbrain just going to be laughing at Cryo? That is the question. Look at those defensive ranks from LSU. Just so poor. The bottom, like the bottom two in both points, yards, and passing. Rush yards, they're pretty average. Dear Neptune. And we've got rain. The blue square pouring one out for the boys. Carter Finney Field. So tails and kick for LSU. You know what's even sadder than this matchup is the fact that I got eliminated from the graveyard lead, so tonight doesn't even matter. Oh, it's so sad. I cannot believe I got eliminated. But anyways, 7-0 quickly here for LSU. 14-0 for Mush. Maybe the rain playing to Mushbrain's kind of style of play. 17-0 straight to the dome. What is happening to my boy Poppy Showtime? Come on, Poppy, put it together. Poppy! It's a 3-score game still. This is absolutely... Oh my god! 4th and 7! They can't get it done! Airborne! He's getting splattered on the home turf. Oh, they get one back. Okay, hold on. And then we get a touchdown! Oh my god, a touchdown return. It's 31-8. Surely... Surely, oh no, that's a splattering. A 30-point home loss and make it a little better there on the stat sheet. That is an LSU emphatic cover. Oh, my boy Airborne. Oh no. So Glover... They get the return. Cedric Tuffy had a couple. That was a toughie of a game, Airborne. 38-15. Scott Stanford, the junior, putting it together. 15-27, 241 touchdown. And Jason Horton, the true freshman, 27 carries, 123 and 2 scores. Chandre Siggs had a couple of catches. Like, nothing too crazy on the offensive side. Tim Hall, 13 tackles, 3 TFLs for Mike Mason, the sack for Adrian Bell. They had 3 interceptions. And the defensive tackle with the pick. Keon Mathis picking off Poppy Showtime. Oh, no. Poppy Showtime, more like Poppy Showgirl. Oh, my goodness, the junior. 3 picks, 9 of 28. Somebody get this man on the Concepcion line stat. 32%. 3 interceptions. Tough day. Oh, man. Airborne, airborne, airborne. You might need a new quarterback, Slime. The sack for Myers. No interceptions. Dear Neptune. That's all right. You haven't entered ACC play yet, Mush, or Airborne. Still plenty of time. We're okay. We're all right. Remember, the only thing that matters is conference play. 9-3 still in play here. Cedric Tuffy, the SFA player. So LSU cover for those of you guys scoring BearCave at home. All right, and speaking of teams, man, we've got a very interesting rivalry game. TCU hasn't really been on the national radar for a couple of years, but what is happening to the Baylor Bears? They haven't been on stream yet this year. They lost. Are they washed? People are calling them way too young. They just don't have the same kind of talent. Is Flame washed as a recruiter, as a coach? Has the game passed him by? Well, we are here to find out. We're going down to Waco. Death taxes and the Baylor Bears. Vegas still has them as an 11-point favorite. But in my opinion, this is the division that is the hardest to predict. In my preseason show, I said anybody in this division has a chance to win outside of TCU. So we'll see if TCU can prove me wrong here today. Flame, let me know, kick or receive if you're here, Slime. Dang, Elvis just calling out Airborne's job. Stay at Purdue, please. You do not want the NC State job. Purdue, you are like the first real coach that Purdue's ever had. Alright, so let's jump into it here for the Baylor Bears. Sorry for your alumnus status. NC State made one playoff in like season 13, got smoked, and had a Heisman winner, and then never did anything else again. So here we go, Baylor and TCU, more rain here down in Waco. Texas Tech really happy they got that Friday night kickoff to avoid the rain. So here we go, Baylor, TCU. Is Baylor washed? That is the question. Well, a quick score. And nothing else. TCU hanging in there. We got to see. They do have a freshman court. Okay, hold on. Julian Bexley, you got to get your shit in gear, Slime. Okay, 10-point lead. I was going to say for a second. 24. Handle business. Down to 14. The cover is questionable here. I don't think outright is in danger quite yet. Hold on. A big drive almost. I'm going to go one play at a time here just to make sure. TCU once again holding their own. Can they find a way to score? Remember, we cannot jump in unless they find a way. And Baylor does it. They get the emphatic cover there at the end. Backdoor, backdoor? No. So there it is. Baylor gets the win. That's another cover here. Sparks with the touchdown. Bexley throws a couple. Okay. So Bexley 19 to 35, 243, 1 touchdown. Nicer showing today. Use of plenty of different running backs here. Maybe they had a guy injured. Did Sparks get injured? We'll have to check on that later. And Leighton Rich Creek, 3 TFLs, the SFA player. The sack goes to Dortch. Interceptions, none. Deflections, the forced fumbles. Oh, wait, I gotta look at TCU, my bad. And for Josh Guerrero, the senior, 11 for 29, 80 yards. See if anything stands out here. 1 sack for Brown. Ross had 3 TFLs, no interceptions, 2 deflections, and the forced fumbles. All right, so we're flying along. Haven't jumped into any games quite yet. Well, we jumped into the first one, but that didn't really... No good games. Just a team clinching. All right, so that is a Baylor cover for those of you guys scoring at home. Let me pay them out. 84% of you guys rocked with Baylor. Congratulations. Free money, as the children say. Oh no, here we go. Alright, D-Sleep, if you're here, let me know. Heads or tails, kick or receive. I do not see him asking for uniforms, so I'm just going to leave the basics. But here's another situation. We've got Texas, who's kind of stumbled out of the gate. I believe they still have a loss. And Wisconsin, we can't get out of our own way. We've been in each of our first 2 games, but fumbles have ruined both of them. So are you rocking with Texas at -7 on the road? They're coming up to Madison. Or are you rocking with the Wisconsin Baddies? The Wisconsin Baddies at home. You're exactly right, Coach Phi. Wisconsin is due. Horns down, baby. I'm doing horns down here. You can hear it through the audio. Horns down. We got to get this win. We're 0-2. If I want to make my bowl game, in my first 3 games, I needed at least 1 win. I know the Florida Man win is coming next week. That's a freebie. But then conference play, of course, always tough. But Wisconsin is due. My king, Jim Jones, is going to pop off. Come on, boys. Here we go. Acknowledge Wisconsin. You're exactly right. The 1-point quality loss to Eastern Michigan last week, even though we had a 13-point lead. Oh, look at the aura. The Baddies are here to play. The Badger is cooking. Camp Randall, we're jumping around. So I don't see anything from D-Sleep, so we go heads and kick as always. Here we go. 0-2 versus 1-1 against Zaquavius Bummersfield. Zeros, okay, the defense, hold on, we gotta score! Hold on, folks, we might actually have a chance. The defense came to play. Come on, Baddies! No, yes, they missed the extra point. We're cooking. We are cooking on special teams, folks. Oh my God, please, please, please. Oh my God, we're up 8, come on! You can take the fatty out of Denton, but you can't take Denton out of the fatty. No, they lead. No, not like this. Come on, I need this upset like I need air. Get a stop. We got the stop. We're down 3. Field goal's no good. It's no good. Come on. Come on. Come on. 4th and 3, we have to watch. They're punting! Why are you punting? Why did we punt? I'm sick. Just handing another 4th quarter lead to the opponent. It's all right. Bunkersfield is going to choke. Bunkersfield is going to choke. Surely. 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 Stop letting him stiffy. Take his ACL. There we go. Oh, man. 2nd and 8. We're already cooked. A first down ends it here, boys. Nice knowing you. We had them. We had them. Somebody make the play. Quick option. Quick option. Handoff. Outside. Oh! 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 Get him! Yes! Start talking to the offense. Get the play calls going. Come on. The defense is coming through. We know the defense is coming through. Zaquavius Bunkersfield is a bum. A certified trash can. Oh, no. He's throwing. Not like this. Not like this. No! Yes! 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 We're getting the ball back! The Wisconsin Baddies have made the stand. Folks, we could get our first win of the season. Come on. I forgot how nice it was to win a ball game. But the job's not done. Oh my God, look at him cook. Maurice Smith. All right, guys. All we have to do is get a touchdown. Do not fumble the game away. We have 4 lost fumbles in the first 2 games. I don't know about this game so far. But please, just hang on to the ball. Let's go. Trips left. Slockbauer at the top of the screen. The X Factor. Come on. Jim Jones. Yams it deep. Oh my God, no! Billy Cabral almost ended Christmas. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. The SFA yearns for a Wisconsin win. We got to be able to clown the fatties. Come on. Jim Jones. Jim Jones! Dumps. Oh, look! Oh, look at the blocks! The downfield blocking! No! Clipping! We got screwed by the ref. 2nd and 18! Not even downfield. That shit was across. Oh my God. They just are trying to bring down the baddies. Yamming down the seam. Ooh. It's over, folks. It's over. It's over. We had the lead in the 4th quarter. We blow it, and now the refs are cooking us. 3rd and 18. I'm sick. Oh my goodness. Come on. Yamming. 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 Oh, Slockbauer, you're so bad. Go back to Baylor, you bum. 10 of 29? 4th and 18. Can Jim Jones save Christmas? 4 wide. The drop back. He floats it. Oh my God. Oh. 0-3. Each of these games, maybe not Georgia Tech, but each of these games was winnable, in my opinion. We had all of the momentum against Georgia Tech, then we fumbled. But we had a 13-point lead against Eastern Michigan. We blew it, lost by 1. And then today we had a 5-point lead in the 4th quarter. We blew it. Congratulations to the Denton Fatties. A big-time road win against an 0-3 Wisconsin. I see a lot of checks being written in the chat that you guys can't catch. Just wait for today's game, Nick. I've seen the script. I have seen the script. So Texas with the no covers, folks. And what do we say? Good teams win. Great teams cover. We covered. We covered. Wins will come. All you gotta do is cover. So anybody who trusted in the baddies, thank you. The 39% of the money. You have been rewarded handsomely. Free Latina juice. Going all around. Pour one out for the boys, though. Tough loss there, but the defense. How about the defense? Steps have been taken forward. I might be looking at a new quarterback, though. I have one in my back pocket, 0-3. We're going to dome shot Kansas State next week. It's all right. We're vibing. I'm coping, dude. This might be my worst start since Season 5. When I went 5-7 with ECU. 17-14. We had him, man. We had him. Such a shame. So Bunkersfield, 16-25, 269, 1 touchdown. The good news is I think we exposed Texas for being very mid. I think we exposed them. So you're welcome. So 2 sacks. 4 deflections. Wisconsin, Jim Jones, 11 for 30. I probably have to put in the backup next week. The backup's a better scheme fit. He's just not getting it done. No lost fumbles, though. A step in the right direction tonight. Man, I'm coping. I'm coping. Puka Bear with the sack, my king. The fumble for Puka Bear. He's so good. Two broken hearts. Neither one knows what to say. Both fighting for love. Shame. All right, Texas with the no cover. We march on, folks. Lift up your chin. Or in some cases, some of you guys have a couple of chins. Lift up your chins. And let's get rocking. Let's keep it going. Syracuse at Texas A&M. A very underrated matchup. Yes, Nick. Puka Bear, he's a fullback, but he plays starting tight end and starting middle linebacker. I am 5-heading all of you guys. Welcome in, Coach Flame. You got a nice little win. Dude, my own integrity is like 0. Yes. But actually no, because I submitted my my roster changes on time. So, all right, let's get on into this one. Why am I in the SEC? Oh my god, dude, that loss has just completely crippled me. All right, now we got to watch Mango. So A&M, dark horse team. Coach Rosie, you know, among the contenders in the American. They were ranked last week. Slight loss to Notre Dame. So 2.5 point favorite here for A&M. Think it might be a little bit of a low line here for one team. Maybe not. I don't know. Use your Bob and us. Find out. All right. So let's get on into this game. Syracuse A&M. cannot believe I lost to D-Sleep of all teams. Of all teams, I lost to D-Sleep. Oh, it's starting to settle in. Yeah, but you're Cryo. I'm TC. You're expected to lose like that, not me. The old, I have aura, you don't. I'm aura farming over here. Alright, here we go. Kyle Field. The poor Syracuse Orange. Oh no, cringe. Oh, we gotta skip that cringe. Alright, here we go. Coach Rosie taking on the Mango Man. He's finally home with Axton Brasfield and Austin Vega in hand. Putting them back on the map. The team I beat in the Season 14 Natty. Up 7-0 here. 14-0 for A&M. I told you they might be back. This might be their best team since Rex Beavers. I spoke too soon, though. Here comes Syracuse. Sammy Andro has something to say. 21 unanswered. It's 24. Oh, no, not like this. They're going to score here, though. They do. It's a 3-point game. Can Syracuse finish them? Oh, my gosh. No way. What an upset. Hold on. It's not over quite yet, but it kind of is. Oh my god, they're going to score again. Where's the defense? It's 38! Syracuse might be good, folks. Hold on. Unless... Okay, they get one back. They got to get this onside kick. They don't. And that's it. 10-point win for Syracuse on the road. That is a Syracuse outright victory, the first upset of the day. Syracuse, a big-time win over a team that I've been hyping up since the preseason. Holy Toledo. So Mike Turner, 20 of 37, 299, 3 touchdowns. People are saying the Carrier Dome, harder place to play than Kyle Field, apparently. Hog Stallions, 10 pancakes, 3 TFLs, 2 sacks, 1 for Plug, the SFA player, couple of pickies. Syracuse is picking it off while A&M is picking their nose. Axton Brasfield, 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Very, very Jameis Winston-esque stat line right there. 6 for 10 on the ground. They decided not to throw it like it all. What in the world? 4 TFLs for Neal. No picks. Fumble. And that will do it. So we'll get our players of the game, and then we will move right along. Oh no, I have to listen to Rocky Top today. No. All right, that's a Syracuse outright victory, folks. Congratulations. Bang, bang, bang. 600K on Vega. This is why, Mushbrain, you're on like your 3rd job. Alright, moving along. Now we got the Patreon Game of the Week. This is the match that was voted on by the Patreon coaches. And it is Hawaii at Purdue. So Hawaii has been giving up some astronomical numbers. And then, of course, Purdue has Coach Elvis. So Elvis, let me know heads or tails, kick or receive. Also, let me know what jerseys you want to wear. Who wins? This one is just a straight up pick 'em here. So are you rocking with Purdue? Or are you rocking with Hawaii? Hawaii, of course, been good for years. Been a bit of a downward spiral. This is the revenge game. Elvis was their coach just last season. So tails and kick. So here are the uniforms. Home, away. You got a NASA set here. You got throwbacks. This is the old Drew Brees classic. You got like a black and a gray here. The all whites. Oh, those might be gas. Okay, they give you some options here. Hold the horses. Ooh, alt 5. They give you some good choices here. So we'll go with the alt 1 for you today. And you want to kick. All right, let's jump on into the action. Purdue, a very young program. Elvis kind of executed his entry into the SFA pretty much perfectly. He went to Hawaii when they had a massive budget, completely loaded up the roster. Quarterback Sid Huckins, a running back, some other pieces in the transfer portal. Comes to Purdue, and he already has 2 commitments on the interior line in the first couple of weeks. He has been cooking so far. So we'll see if he can get a win against his former team. Love that we have an active Purdue user. This is one of those few programs that's never really had an active coach. Nobody's ever wanted to kind of take the reins of the boiler. So here we go. 1-1. Can they get a much needed second victory? 7-0 here. Folks, there's a world where Purdue will have a 2-game lead on Wisconsin in the standings. That is ridiculous. Unless, hold on. 7-7, very back and forth game. I don't think the receiver's going for 400 in this one. And an interception. It's going the other way. I don't know who intercepted who. All right, we're going to go one play at a time. This is a very close matchup. I think this is Hawaii with the ball. And it is. They take the lead. Oh, no, they're trying to get retribution. They're saying it should have been us. Oh, but here comes Purdue. 4th down. We can't jump in yet, and they don't get it. They didn't even want to. Oh, my gosh, they didn't even want to take it. Okay, here we go. They got to get a stop, folks. Last chance here. A first down wins the game for Hawaii. Triple option, handoff up the gut. They stuff them. So maybe Hawaii becoming a triple option team. That's interesting. Second and 9. Can they get a first down? Handoff, quarterback. He faked him out, and he gets the first. Oh, no, not Elvis. Elvis. Welcome to the head coach of Purdue. Oh, no, barring disaster, barring a fumble, which entirely possible here. It's looking like Hawaii is going to spoil your debut at home. Hawaii with the outright victory. I don't think there's a soul that picked Hawaii in this game. White on white? Third and 7. Handoff. I would consider delaying game day if we weren't in the first week of the month, but I have to go to work at 4 a.m., so I can't be doing SFA stuff at 1 a.m. tonight. Gotta turn it off. So they will have to punt it. Purdue will get the ball back here. So Sid Huckins, does he have a legacy moment in his freshman season? They can't block the punt. This one going into the end zone. Yes. 10 seconds and a dream. All they need is a tutty. 2 plays. Now remember, this is a defense that's given up the top 2 national leaders in yardage at the receiver position. All you gotta do, Huckins, is yam it deep, buddy. He dumps it short. You gotta get out of bounds. You gotta get out of bounds. That's gonna end the game. Craig Pruitt, he blew it. And Hawaii gets a shocking outright victory. Back-to-back shocking results here. 44% of you guys saw it coming. Congratulations. And the fake pitch there gets the win for Hawaii. Lol, Purdue, lol. That's your welcome to the SFA moment. Losing a game for no goddamn reason. Oh my god, dude, there's no way Nick won that. There's no way he picked Hawaii. Alright, let's get on with our lives here. Sid Huckins had a passing touchdown, though. 17 of 37, 223, 1 touchdown. Once again, below the Concepcion line. We have a ton of guys below it. They couldn't really even run the ball here. Avery got over 100 yards. 12 tackles for Pollock. 4 TFLs. The sack for Swift. John Swift, the SFA player, am I right there, Elvis? That's the guy that you changed his name. Jared Lee. Couple deflections. The fumble for PJ Castillo. Patrick Moore, 16 of 33, 231, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. No more SFA players on this team. Gene Hogan. 4 sacks. So the sacks, the offensive line got to get better there, Elvis. And that will do it. So tough loss. Blame your other Patreon coaches for pushing you on stream. All right, so Hawaii with the shocking outright victory. And you know what else is shocking? This transition. Boom! Never will get sick of that. It's beautiful. The Cash App, live and in color. As we're halfway through the stream. I know, Nick. I'm upgrading. We're cooking. All right. So next up, we had a shocking result last week in the Big 12. It was Baylor losing to Georgia Southern. And now will the Nebraska Cornhuskers suffer the same fate? Nick, let me know if you're here. Am I doing black shirts? Let me know. So this is a Nebraska 9-point favorite. Or are you rocking with J-Sal, the +9? Are they going to do it 2 weeks in a row? All right, Nick was in here, or not Nick, Zach was in here a little bit earlier. Is J-Sal poised to make another legendary run at the national championship like they did in season 13? Where they gave Jay Jettas a free natty? So here we go, Lincoln Memorial. -9. Surely they get it done. Surely. All right, so Zach wants to kick. Here we go. -9, number 23 in the nation. Coming off of a loss. They get the 7. They're up 10. Here come the corn. 10-0, Georgia Southern. Can they get on the score sheet? It's 13. We're going to halftime. They are scoreless. Are we pitching a BearCave shutout here? Georgia Southern, no points. Look at the defense. This is looking like the season 14 defense of Nebraska. Okay, there we go. So we're going to go one play at a time. Are they going to blow a 13-point lead? Surely not. So here we go. Once we get to the 2-minute mark, we can jump on in. Fumble recovered by Nebraska. They are in prime territory. Can they punch it home? It's 4th and 2. We got to watch it. 13-7 to make it a 2-score game. The kick, it's up, and it's good! 9-point lead. That's currently a cover in SFA rules, not a push. So I can't jump in yet. It's a 2-score game, so we got to see. Can they get it? Oh, man, look at them cook. Down they go. Can they punch it home? And they do pretty much instantly. So here comes the cover. Now it comes down. They do have their timeouts, so even if they don't get the onside kick, they still technically have a chance. Can Georgia Southern shock the world? 16-14, onside kick. It's picked up by the corn, and big hit, he survives. So 1 first down will do it. But remember, they have Vondale Bronco on their side. Unless he's not in. Vondale is not in the game. Hand off to this guy. I think Vondale's injured. I think he might have been questionable this week. Yeah, D. White is in. Hand off, down he goes. Derek White, he needs 3 more yards. So, hand off up the gut, and they stuff him! A big-time stuff for Georgia Southern. Things are getting interesting. Or are they going to go for it? They are! Nebraska going for broke. To win the game. The snap, it's quick option. He breaks the tackle, he flips it, and he gets the first! And way more! They might cover! Down to the 4! What a sequence! Are they going to run a real play? They aren't. Oh, the cover bettors in shambles. The cover bettors are in shambles. 000 Nebraska escapes by an eyelash. So no upset 2 weeks in a row, but a damn good effort. We had a 50-50 on that, and it ended up working. Georgia Southern covers, but they do not win. Never in doubt is exactly right. So Iowa at UNLV is coming up next. Yeah, a 4th down quick option. He broke the tackle. The odds of this play happening was insanely low. Georgia Southern probably do that play 9 times out of 10. They get that about 8. All right, 16-14. This is the way it shook out. Greg Henderson, 11 of 27, 146. Man, underneath the Concepcion line. Derek White. Romeo Krotz, 3 TFLs. A lot of bad QB play today. They did get some fumbles. So Cole Castle is 12 of 22, 183, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Even he didn't play all that well. Washington over 100 yards. 3 TFLs for Hawley. The sack. No interceptions. And that will do it. Oops. Don't want to show that. All right, 3 more games on the BearCave slate, and then we have a full game day coming up. Just as Thursday night football is about to start, as you got the Rams facing the... I don't even know if you can call them the 49ers. They have, like, none of their players. So, this is a Nebraska no cover for those of you guys betting at home. All right, so the interesting fact about this game, 1, is I was receiving some first-place votes, folks. But 2, had this game not been on stream, last night during Watch Party, it was giving me studio updates of this game. And had this game been simmed, UNLV would have won like 65-20. Something ridiculous like that. So watch out, folks. The sim loves UNLV here. Jay Jetta's fired. So, this line is Iowa's by 5. I mean, surely the world, or the SFA runs through Iowa at this point. Top 2 teams in the nation. Can UNLV shock the world? They do have Parker Towns. Heisman contender. As soon as Cryo leaves, they become good. Tails in kick for Jarkis. All right. The Rizzler is here, folks. I repeat, the Rizzler is here. The Rizzler of corn. So Miguel Eller, the new quarterback for Iowa, has been cooking the first couple of weeks. Can he get the job done? We are at Allegiant. We are indoors. How will Iowa handle the pressure? Tails and kick. Here we go. Pressure of number 2. Back-to-back Big Ten winners, but no more Jamarcus McNutt. Zeros on the board. And a quick score for Iowa out of nowhere. No drive or anything. We got to check on that, and UNLV responds instantly. I feel like this game is going to be a shootout, but you never know with Iowa football. 14-7, not looking good here. The home team leads at the break. 14-14, 21-14. Defense has to step up for Iowa. We're going to the 4th quarter. Down by 4. They score. They take the lead, folks. UNLV, 3 and out. Can they add another one? They add a field goal. We're going one play at a time, folks. Things are getting hairy for both sides. Can they finish the job? Can they go up 2 scores? It's 4th down. And the field goal is no good by Avery Talon, the SFA kicker. So the 6-point lead remains. UNLV gets their chance. Not like this. A missed field goal. Give it to Rush Kinghorn, the SFA player. Look at him fall forward for 9. A missed kick by an SFA kicker. Oh, no. Parker Towns. They got Tyke Lashley. The snap. Take off. Parker, he gets the first. He stretched at the end. 1:44. Plenty of time on the clock. He hasn't been able to run it too much. Here's your best linebacker of the year from last year, Ziggy Tozama. Yaman, out of bounds. Parker Towns, 18 of 42. Nobody passing the ball well today. Sometimes the coaching is the problem there, Dogwater. Just look at Northwestern right now. Fire that coach and they might be good sometime. Oh, that could have been picked! Brad Thomas, the defensive end, leaked into the flat. He almost ended the game. 2 of 11 on 3rd down for the Heisman contending quarterback. 3rd and 10, the corner blitz, and yams it deep, left-hand side, one-on-one, and caught! What a catch! Tyke Lashley, the SFA player. The Rebels are in business. 50-50 right on his forehead. And there goes Parker Towns. He gets the edge. He slides down. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Dude trying to do the old school Halo teabag right there. That was a little excessive there from Iowa. I like the confidence. I like the energy. They rush 4 over the middle. It's caught. And oh man, hospital ball. He just got ran over, but he pops right back up. 1st and 10. A minute left. Trips left. Parker Towns. They bring everybody. And he gets around him. There he goes. Up the gut. And Carlo Hadley brings him down at the 8. 49 seconds left. Iowa starts calling timeouts here. They want to preserve some time. Trips to the right-hand side. They need a goal line stand. Parker Towns dumps that off. Short! It makes Iowa burn another timeout. They've got 3 downs. Can they do the unthinkable? Can they upset number 2 in the nation? Empty set. Watch the quarterback draw. Dumps it out. Oh, touchdown, Rush Kinghorn. The running back takes the lead. He got the toes in. The extra point to take the lead. Oh, he almost blocked that. So now the young gun, Miguel Eller, has to put together a field goal winning drive. Avery Talon missed one here a couple of minutes ago from 39 yards. Can the offense do what they got to do here? "38 seconds in a dream, 1 timeout. Miguel Eller. Who is he going to go to? The mid-screen. Not like this. He throws it late. Broken tackles. That's going to go to their new target, Johnny Pippin. clock is running, though. I'm surprised they didn't get an offense pass interference call. Miguel Eller now over the middle, and he missed his man! Third and 8, 20 seconds left. Jarkus, I think it's over. The empty set. Dumps that off. You got to get this first down. They call the timeout. It's 4th and 2. You got 15 seconds in a dream. You got one play. You got to yam it deep, catch it, spike it, and kick your field goal. What is the call for Jarkus? Over the middle, and it's caught. Okay, drive continues. Got 11 seconds left. You got to hurry it up, Slime. Go, go, go. Come on, Iowa. Come on, Hawkeyes. Spike the ball. They are in yam range. They get 2 chances here. They might have to go for the touchdown, or if they get out of bounds, if they get lucky. 8 seconds in a dream. But you don't have time anymore to spike. The snap for Meller. Has the time. He rolls right. This might be their only chance. You got to throw the ball. He yams it deep, and he missed him. He had a chance. 000. UNLV has won. UNLV has shocked the world. And Coach Cryo doesn't get credit for it. Oh, what a game. Miguel Eller may be a year away. So that is a UNLV outright victory and a cover for the stream prediction. Congratulations, folks. Yeah, no 1 versus 2 Cyhawk. Avery Talon. This is why you don't recruit SFA kickers, folks. They're head cases. Yeah, unfortunately Iowa State plays UAB this week, and they already smoked them. But maybe next week. Boom. Eventually we'll get a 1 versus 2 Cyhawk. Whoa. A lot of hate being spewed my way. I have never once had a curse. Oh, they got a punt return. There you go. Kadon Tootle cooking. So Miguel Eller, 24-41, 268, 2 touchdowns. Dash Dixie, nowhere to be found there in crunch time. Kadon Tootle, 10, 136, and 2 touchdowns. He cooked. Trombone Muscleman, the SFA player. Couple of TFLs. No sacks on the day, so missing Orlando Silatonga. Deflections and no fumbles. Parker Towns, 22 of 47, 3 touchdowns. Hey, got it done. Kinghorn, 36 on the ground and through the air, 6 for 107 for Lashley. How about that catch on the sideline for him on the 3rd and 10? 3 TFLs. They had 2 sacks. They had the pick from Wilkerson. And no fumbles. Well, where was he in the crunch time there, fat boy? Just say you don't know ball. All right, so UNLV with the outright victory for those of you guys scoring at home. We got 2 more games here. Yeah, if only the D end caught the pick. All right, so we're on a bit of a run for upsets. Can we get 3 in a row, you know? As we, oh no, we got to head to, oh no, we got to head down to Tennessee. I already am sick of Rocky Top and I haven't even heard it. Arizona, Tennessee. An 11-point favorite for Tennessee. Surely a win over Arizona won't get there. Oh no, it's an 11-point favorite. I don't even know what to say about this team. John Wobbles, he just has no aura. We'll have to see. I'm a generational Tennessee hater here. So here we go. Get those Bobanos in. If only Dogwater and Josh Gamara was still at Arizona. Welcome in, Nathan. Yeah, Big Booty Bloomington, baby. Wish that I was on old Rocket Top down in the Tennessee hills. Rocky Top. Alright. Oh, Nick, do you want kick or receive as the home team? And do you want any special jerseys? I don't see kick. Tonjes TD for the 49ers. I almost put in a prize picks for a touchdown thing, and I probably would have picked Tonjes. Shame. Alright, anyways, let's get on into the splattering of the Arizona Wildcats. They do not have Malik Phillips, their running back. He's hurt, but that didn't stop them from the upset last week. I can't remember who they took down last week. Florida State, that's who they beat last week. Okay, hold on. This might be questionable here for Tennessee. Kick in the classics. The old Hail Cardale jersey combo. Hail Cardale. So here we go. Oh, man, they're invading Neyland here. The Tucson Titty Twisters. Watch out for those torn pectorals, folks. Here we go. So they choose to receive, so you get your wish to kick. Zeros. Oh, baby. Number 8, Tennessee. It's nothing doing in the first quarter. Uh-oh. Not like this. 7-0. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Come on, Arizona. No. Stop scoring! We have a chance. Come on, Arizona. Oh, hold on. Quick score. Bang! It's a one-score game. We got a good game brewing. The cover is alive. They're going backwards. They need a drive here. They need a drive. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. They've got to score. Oh, man, this is a long-ass drive, too. Requise Moxie, the SFA player. And they get the first. It's first and goal. Second and goal. Can Tennessee find an out? The Titty Twisters. Quick option for Moxie. He's going backwards. Oh, no, not like this. Nick's going to get bailed out by the defense. He's like 70. He's like 70 SFA defenders here. Third and goal. Requise Moxie over the middle. Caught! It's a tie game! Arizona with the comeback, 17 points. But now we get to see John Wobbles. Who even is John Wobbles? That's the question. Is this just a file? Probably. 24-24. We all know this ends in a Rocky Top win. Or wait, it is early in the year, though. He is due for a loss or two. Nick Donalds, the Wendy's 4 for 4. Elite name there, Nick Donalds. All right, John Wobbles. Got a little bunch set at the top. Motion. Yam. Corner. Caught. How is his foot in? Where's the review? Calvin Harris, not the singer. The receiver somehow gets a ghost toe in. He was not in. Cheating on Rocky Top down in the Tennessee hills. 1st and 10. Dumps it short. Brett Sims loses some yardage. Plenty of time here for Tennessee. Just got to run the regular offense. 23 of 37. Wobbles having an okay game. Wobbles, floaty. Slaughter for 6. It's 3rd and 6. Remember, you don't want to give too much time for Arizona if they somehow get this ball back. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, though. Looking pretty good. Transfer from Oklahoma. Third and 6. Dump off, wide open man. Broken tackle, Raymond Fortinol. It's having a good time game. So fringe field goal range here for Juan Pablo Antonello. 1st and 10. Dumps it off. And Jonathan Adams for 4. So weird that they have a tight end that isn't John Laxton. I felt like he was there for 20 years with his black elbow pads. 2nd and 6, 50 seconds left. Clock is ticking away for the Wildcats. The power T dumps it off again. This dude is a button hook merchant. He just throws wobblers to the hitch. Yes, Cryo. First and 10. Another wobbler to the hitch. Cover the underneath. Oh, this is the most Nick win I've ever seen. This is ridiculous. Have some skill. 5-yard button hooks. Oh, they throw a slip screen in there. Watch out, folks. Here he goes. Oh, no, not the 5-yard hitch. All right. Man, they are running clock. They trust in this kicker. 14 seconds. This could get hairy in a long play. Dumps that short out of bounds. Run another play, 3rd and 8. Why not, right? Don't bring out the kicker. No need. No need. Have some fun with the clock. Yes, they're going to make us sweat! Come on, an 8-second play, please. It'd be so funny. Motion, the handoff. Make it last 8 seconds. No! They're going down to the inch. So the game-winning drive here for Tennessee. They're going to use all those timeouts. Here we go. All right, to take the lead with under 5 seconds. It's a chip shot for Tennessee. The kick. It's up. It's good! They walk it off, kinda. Oh, a return would feed generations. Come on, Arizona. Come on, Arizona. Please, I'm on my knees. Please, Arizona, do the unthinkable. Nope. So Tennessee wins. It's a no cover, but a very entertaining game at that. And how can you hate Rocky Top at this sequence? I can, but... Good old Rocky Top down in the Tennessee hills. Rocky Top. You'll always be home, sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Woo! Alright, enough of that. We move on. The Tennessee Hate Watch will have to live to another day, unfortunately. And oh no. Are we doing a... Hey, Cryo with a gifted sub to Tennessee Sucks. Welcome in. Thank you, Coach Cryo, the OG daddy. So Fresno State, Florida State is our main event today. We'll look at this first here. John Wobbles, 30 of 44, 306, 3 touchdowns. Is this the man that's going to save Tennessee football? From Corsica, Texas. Juan Pablo had 2 catches. 10 tackles for Sanders, 5 TFLs for Rogers. 3 total sacks, no interceptions. 2 deflections. Well, when you've won at least like 10 games for like 9 seasons in a row, Nick, you're going to develop some haters. Requise Moxie, the SFA player, 18 of 31. He's their leading rusher. Not much doing here through the air on defense. 2 sacks for Mike Jones, the pick for Reggie Smith. Wobbles would probably declare, if I'm guessing, so I'm going to guess 2 years probably. But depends on his size. I don't know. He might come back. John Wobbles and his 5-yard hitches. All right, so that is a Tennessee no cover for those of you scoring at home. All right, last game here in the BearCave slate. It's been a very fun one, a very long one. We've got Fresno State at Florida State. Kennelly versus Jackie Moon, of course. I believe you guys are going white on white in this game. Not again. Not again. So this is a pick'em. So who wins? Are you going to Fresno or are you going Florida? Get those Bobinas in the main event, and this is the what they've kind of dubbed the annual white on white. Where they both wear their whiteouts. Nasty work here. All right, Kennelly, you do get priority if you're here. So heads or tails, kick or receive. In the white-on-white matchup, remember, guys, a little bit later, we have Stanford, Arkansas coming right back. We'll take about a 5-minute break here. If you missed any of the action, VODs will be available later on tonight. Highlights from game day available tomorrow over on YouTube. Fresno and Florida State both have already taken a disappointing loss. So here we go. The white-on-white matchup live and in color. Here we go. Defense has been booty cheeks here for Florida State. Good defense for Fresno, but the offense, not so much, especially rushing the ball. Doak Campbell. Oh my gosh. All right, I don't see Kennelly, so we'll go heads and kick. The main event of the BearCave stream. Top 25 matchup. 2 of the top, I'd say, at least 7 teams in the nation in terms of overall. 7-0 here for Florida State. 10-0 for Florida State. Fresno getting dog walked here. Can they battle back? They do. They get 7. 17-7. They get one back. All right, we got a 3-point ball game here at Doak. Back to 10. Oh my God, it's 3 scores. Fresno State on fraud watch tonight, folks. Well, luckily for you, Mike, we're not going to have to watch it as Florida State looking to make a statement here after that Arizona loss. Remember, it's a 2-score game here, so... Oh my God, long touchdown. Who was that? P. Allen for 70. I think this game is over, folks. 38-27. I mean, we'll stick around. Can they get something? They need like a long touchdown here. And that will do it. So Florida State with the outright victory. Big time win for them. Timothy Buffett, Ben Brothers doing his thing. I think the offensive line struggles and the lack of Borb here. Shocking that Gatterdam was over 50%. David Williams, Berg, Finnegan. Not a good day here. Fry and Hauser, they were killing them up front, but that's about it. Hauser had the fumble, the 99 overall. And for Florida State, Ben Brothers, 11 for 19, 192. Game manager, Jaquez Shady, 129. Buffett over 100 yards. 3 TFLs, Bricks and Fisher. The sack for McCush. The pick for Fowler. And the fumble for John Tay Tuna. So 38-27 is your final. As always, though, before we get out of here on the BearCave stream, we'll preview next week's matchups. 40% of the money was on Florida State. So Florida State outright victory for those of you guys scoring at home. All right, so we just want to make sure we have one more game left today. That's coming up in a few minutes. And week 4, Florida State, Penn State, a top 10 matchup. That very well probably could be game day. Arkansas, Florida, Fresno State, Yucky Town. Pickle versus Northwestern. Oh my God, another banger. Georgia Tech and Texas State. This can't be game day. Battle of the Shitters. We got Cyhawk. Oh my God, there's so many good games next week. Or wait, yeah, no, Georgia Tech was already game day. What am I? Yeah. So many good games. Do we have any other gems here in week 4? Baylor, Boise State will be fun. Michigan, Troy. Watch out for Troy, folks. They just put up 62 this week. Florida, Tennessee very well could be for the division. SMU, UTSA, critical cross-division battle. Wow. And Alabama, Notre Dame. We have got some bangers next week, folks. Do not miss it. That will be on Tuesday. Holy Toledo. We are spoiled. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. There'll be about 5 minutes of downtime, and then we'll be right back for game day between Stanford and Arkansas. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the stream in the ways that you do. Whether it's just a like, a sub, or anything you do, it's very appreciated. And we'll see you in a couple minutes.